Hey y'all, congratulations, you did it. Your show is up at this point. You've written an artist statement, you've written your bio, you've retooled your CV, you've made a website, you have a cover letter, um, and you have a blanket proposal or application to some kind of show or exhibition or whatever it is, residency, and you've applied to at least 5 shows. And you've made a website where you put all those things on there, including your portfolio with beautiful documentation. If you've done all these things, congratulations. This is the hard part. The first time that you do it is the worst. The bad news is that this isn't the last time you're going to do this. You're going to have to update your CV every time you get another show. You're going to have to update your bio when you have some more sort of like interesting and fantastic things that you've done. You're going to retool your artist statement when your work changes. The idea for this is that this work should continue for the next couple of years. You sort of want to be set up with the artist statements that you've been writing. You probably have ideas to sort of change things and tweak things, but you have just sort of begun a body of work, and it's time to continue that. If you end up going in a radically different direction, fantastic. Go write a new artist statement. Go do those exercises again. Something that I like to do whenever I'm starting a new body of work, I just make the work for a little bit first. I sort of know what I'm interested in. If I'm transitioning into something else, I did a body of work before where I started being a little bit more interested in sort of food, so sort of going in that direction. But I didn't do those writing exercises until I had made a couple of pieces because I didn't know what colors they were going to be. I wasn't totally sure what the materials were. I knew sort of what I was interested in conceptually, but I needed to give myself that time to make the work before I could really articulate what the work was exactly about. And I know that not everyone works that way. That's what sort of works best for me. I think it sort of sucks all the fun out of it if you do 100% of the writing before you've ever made the work. Because you just don't know, and then you're sort of boxing yourself in a weird way. So I think if you sort of work on them together, sort of make a couple of pieces, start writing about the work, and then as you're writing about the work, they'll inform each other, and you'll have a richer, more nuanced body of work, just like how we did in this class. You're doing these free writing prompts all along the way. So you did it, you did the hard thing. It's not the last time you're going to do it, but I promise you it gets easier. This is the first time you're going to have to write something from scratch. Now you sort of have all those tools in your toolbox. You can pull them out whenever you need and rework things, and then just keep all of those drafts. So this was a ton of work. Congratulations. I hope that you found it informative to your process. I hope that you found some enjoyment about the way, and I hope that your work turned out beautifully and that your show looks fantastic. Best of luck to you. Keep in touch with friends that you have, build an artist community, keep making work. And the very last thing that I will leave you with, from my personal experience, after you graduate, if you do not make work within the first 6 months, maybe a year, maybe, if you don't make work within 6 months to a year of graduating, you will probably never be an artist. At that point, no one's holding your hand. No one's telling you that you have to do it. You don't have any classes. You don't have any deadlines. You have to be self-motivated. You've probably lost access to your studio and to your facilities, and you're going to have to figure out how to make work. I've made work at my kitchen table. I've made work in my basement. My practice has dramatically changed. Sort of when I remember when I first got out of school, and I didn't know what to do or where to start. But I knew that the most important thing was that I did start. Keep making work. You got clock starts today. 6 months, maybe a year, maybe. But check in with yourself. Set a thing in your calendar. 6 months from today, have you made art? Have you thought about art? Have you gone to a show? Have you done anything? You're only an artist if you're making work. So light a little fire under your tuchus. Go make some work. You're not done yet.